Hello, and welcome back to IXL Tutorials. This is Mr. Duffick, and we are continuing on with the circle unit today, going with V3 today, which has us writing the equation of a circle based off of certain pieces of information and graphs that they give us. So, our first problem here gives us a graph with a circle on it, and it asks us to write the equation of our circle for this circle. Okay, so the first thing you have to remember about writing the equation of the circle is the equation itself. Remember, we have to know that the equation of a circle is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. And remember, h is the x-coordinate of our center. K is the y-coordinate of our center, the circle center. And r, as you might imagine, is just the radius. Okay, so we've got to systematically pinpoint h and k and r, and once we do that, we plug them in and we're done. So if we want to write the equation of this, we're always going to write x and minus h. H is the x-coordinate of our center, so we go here to our center of the circle, and the center is at 0, 0. It's at the origin. So the x-coordinate of our center is 0, so it's going to be x minus 0 all squared, plus y minus k, which again is our y-coordinate of the center, which is 0, so y minus 0 squared, equals r squared. Our radius looks like it's from 0 to 9 is 9, so it's 9 squared. Okay, that's our preliminary answer right there. Now we just want to simplify a little bit. So x minus 0 is obviously just x, so we'll just write x and then squared, plus y minus 0 is just y, so we will erase that. We will do y squared equals, what is 9 squared? 9 times 9 is 81. And there we have it. That's the equation of our circle. X squared plus y squared equals 81. So come over here. We'll type in x squared plus y squared equals 81. There we go, already up to 20. This is a quick one. Okay, write the equation in standard form. Well, we're going to go a little quicker for this one. So we know the origin, the center of the circle is at 0, 0, because it shows it right here, right? And so we know it's going to be x squared plus y squared already, because there's no h value and there's no k value. There's no center outside of 0. So we'll go x squared plus y squared equals, and then our radius squared. Our radius is from 0 to 6 is just 6. So 6 squared, 6 times 6 is 36, and that's it. Okay, write the equation here in standard form. Again, the origin, the center is at 0, 0, so it's just going to be x squared plus y squared equals, it looks like the radius is 1, so 1 squared, or 1 times 1 is just 1. So it's just x squared plus y squared equals 1. Great, already up to 50. Write the equation of a circle. Okay, finally, the circle is not at the origin, so it will be a little bit different. So I will draw this one back up here. Okay. So our standard form is going to be x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. So the h is, again, the x coordinate of our center. So we go to our center here, and the center looks like it's at 4, 0. All right. So 4 is our x coordinate of the center. So we go up here, and it's x minus 4 all squared. We just plug that 4 right into h. Remember, the standard form is x minus h, not x plus h. So x minus 4 is appropriate for a positive 4 for the x right there. Plus y minus, and our k is the y of our center is 0, so just like the other equation is 0 squared equals r squared. Our radius, say from 4 to 7 is 3, so it's just 3 squared. And once we simplify that, we just have our x minus 4 all squared. We don't do anything with that. That's our standard form. Plus y minus 0 squared is just y squared equals 3 squared, or 3 times 3 is 9. And this is our equation of a circle. So x minus 4 squared. So we'll go x minus 4, press the squared button, plus, and then it's just y squared equals, and we said it was 9. All right, up to 60. This one's the same type of problem. In fact, the center's just moved over a few units. Okay, I'll do this one now that the center is not going to have a 0 value for either h or k. Okay. So we are going to write x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. We'll start with the x. So x minus, what is our h value? Well, the center of the circle looks like it is at 7, 1. Great. So the h value is just the x of our center, which is 7. So it's going to be x minus 7 squared plus y minus k. K is going to be 1. So y minus 1 squared equals r squared. Our radius looks like if we go from +1 to +4, that's going to be 3. So 3 squared is just 9, and that already is our equation. So we have x minus 7 squared. Let's see. X minus 7 squared plus y, is it minus 1? Minus 1 squared equals, and we said, was it 9? It was 9. You hate to type in the wrong thing after getting the right answer on paper. There we go. We're already up to 90. Easy peasy, right? Okay. That is all you will be doing. You know what? Let me do one more. This one is going to be a little bit different because it's on the negative part of the x-axis, and that way you guys don't get confused if you get one wrong and it says it's negative instead of positive or something like that. Okay. Okay, so same deal. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. X minus h. So the center of our circle here, it looks like it's going to be at -9, 9, comma +9, not negative. Okay, -9, 9. So the h value is going to be -9, meaning we're plugging -9 right into this h, which means it's going to be x minus a -9 all squared plus y minus k. K is just the y of our center, which is 9. So y minus 9 squared equals, the radius looks like it's 1, so it's just 1 squared. Okay. Now this is the point I wanted to make here. We have x minus a -9. Well, minus a negative just cancels out to positive, right? Saying you are subtracting a negative is just really adding that number. So x minus a -9 is really just x plus 9 squared plus y minus 9, because again, the coordinate was a +9, equals 1 squared. 1 times 1 is 1. Okay, so if you ever see the equation kind of like that with a plus in it instead of a minus, or you get one wrong and it tells you it's a plus and you're confused why, that is why. You know, you always want to plug in that number for your equation, right into the equation with the subtraction right there. So that is going to be, okay, we have x plus 9, again, not minus squared plus y minus 9 squared equals 1. Now let me double check that, because again, you don't want to get it wrong. X plus 9 squared plus y minus 9 squared equals 1. All right, and there we go. Up to 92. Okay, that is where I will stop, having done the appropriate amount of examples. So, okay, study hard. I'll see you next time for probably V4. Take care, stay safe. See you later.